Alrighty folks, welcome back. Hope you guys are doing good. I am doing pretty good myself. We're going to look at some Lamborghini SVJ 63s from the lovely Mini GT tonight, and I pulled out the ones that have already been released. So we have the blue Aguirre one right here, and then we also have the black one as well. These were the first two releases of them, and yeah, we have the next two. They released pretty much simultaneously, so here they are. One is a Roadster, and then one is just a regular hardtop. So we'll start with this white one. We'll stick this here in the back. This is Mini GT number 842, Lamborghini Aventador SVJ 63 in Bianco Asopo. And then here's all your info on the back, Lamborghini licensing. This one is right-hand drive. And yeah, pretty plain box, nothing too fancy going on. I believe all the hardtops for this casting have the carbon fiber roof, so that'll probably look really good with this white paint. But yeah, we have looked at this casting. This particular casting, since it's slightly different, is going to match the blue one back there, and then the green one will match the black one. But here is the car. Get the plastic out of the way. And here it is. So, Lamborghini, one of my favorites. Beautiful car. I love the Aventadors. The SVJ is awesome. However, I do prefer... I know the SVJ is like the top trim for the Aventador. I do prefer the older style, just regular Aventador more than the SVJ. I know I'm probably crazy for saying that, but I like that. I don't know. I like the other regular Aventadors more. I just like the body style. But this one is not bad at all. So that Bianco Asopo paint is a nice metallic. It reflects off the light, and you can see a bunch of blue sparkles in there. It looks really nice. Very sparkly. Very clean. It kind of, I like it when they do metallic paints, because it kind of makes the model pop a little bit more and make it look a little bit more realistic. I mean, I know matte and gloss paints exist in real life just as much as metallic and metal flake paints do, but I really like when Mini GT does paints like this. But yeah, you've got the 63 on the side, on the front, and then on this side as well. It is black and then kind of outlined with some gold metallic paint, which looks pretty good. And then, like I said, the whole entire roof and engine cover and rear wing are going to be carbon fiber for this one. Carbon fiber actually runs all the way down this A pillar up at the front. So a really nice carbon fiber pattern is nicely done, as always, for Mini GT. And then you've got these nice louvered vents back here with some gold trim running throughout there. And then a small glass panel in the middle right there, and I'm sure there's some engine bay detail in there. I think I see a little bit of silver, maybe it's just black, but I'm sure there's decent detail down in there, but it's pretty much, well, I mean, not impossible, but it's very hard to see. But yeah, carbon fiber kind of runs back into this little point, and then it goes into the rear wing, and even wraps around the side of the rear wing too, which is really nice. It's not on the bottom. Bottom is just going to be that black plastic. But yeah, carbon fiber, amazing on this. The mirrors, of course, are just black rubber, so they are very flexible. And then the wheels on these are pretty much all the same so far, I think. It's just this kind of, I forget what the term is for it, like geometric type, like diamond wheel, whatever you want to call it, but just done in a glossy black, nothing real special. Tires are standard. There's no tire printing or anything on a model like this, but you do have the Aventador SVJ printing down here on this black panel, as well as the little Italian flag colors. And then you've got this nice gold stripe kind of running up this little black side skirt, and then you've got that massive vent back there, which is painted off in black, so not too bad at all. Yeah, side profile looks really good. Paint looks awesome. Carbon fiber's great. At the front, you've got the headlights, which are acrylic, of course, and then you have your silver headlight details painted underneath that. Lamborghini badge at the front looks really good. You've got your two black nostrils up here, and then you've got a little bit of that gold trim kind of coming in the front grille area. And of course, you've got the massive front splitter But yeah, overall it looks pretty good. Here's the back end. You've got your 2 exhaust tips. They are just done in black. You got some nice mesh detailing in there as well. Pretty standard Aventador taillights with the black detailing over the red acrylic. You've got your Lamborghini lettering right in the middle right there. And then your rear diffuser details and whatnot. It looks really good. I like this paint. Pretty plain. Nothing really exciting about it. But yeah, then we have this one. This is by far my favorite color of this casting so far, just because it's very vibrant and it pops a lot. The only thing is I wish this one would have been in a hard top so that it had all the carbon fiber detailing on top. I wish it wasn't a Roadster, because they do, obviously there's no roof to do carbon fiber on a Roadster. And for some reason Mini DT decided not to do the engine cover carbon fiber on the Roadsters, which would have been really cool if they did. Would have made them feel more equal, because to me the Roadster of this SVJ 63 feels a little bit less detailed than the regular version. But we'll get all this plastic out of the way. There's the car right there. Blister's nice. You kind of have like a back view of the car right there. Pretty simple, just your typical render. And there's literally nothing else except for the Mini GT logo, because they're not doing Miho exclusive blister packaging anymore. So that, along with the number counts of the models in the blister pack, are gone. But yeah, anyways, Mini GT number 887. It is the Lamborghini Aventador SVJ 63 Roadster, and this paint color is called Verde Shock. And then there's all your good details on the back. Lamborghini licensing, TSM holographic sticker. And then this one is left-hand drive. So, but yeah, here's the paint. This is kind of this is going to be a matte paint. This isn't going to be a metal flake or glossy or anything. It is just a matte, kind of like a lime green, neon green color. It looks awesome though. I think it's really vibrant. And then they did red de-accenting on this one instead of orange, which I think contrasts with the lime green really well. You do still have a little bit of carbon fiber on this rear wing, but I don't know why they didn't do the back hatch that goes over the engine bay carbon fiber. They just left it black. But like, yeah, you have the roof off, but like, why not do the carbon fiber on that back engine panel? Maybe it's it does look like it's a little bit different as far as the casting goes, because you have this little like oh, maybe it's not like a back mirror, back window piece, but it seems like this middle part is kind of sunk down a little bit more than it is on this, but I still think they could have done some nice carbon fiber. But then again, with Lamborghinis, it all depends on how the buyer specs it in real life, or how the dealership specs it to sell. So, I mean, there probably is, carbon fiber may or may not be on the back on these Roadsters. I'm sure some have it, some don't, so I guess I can't complain too much. But when you have a Mini DT model, it's kind of nice to have as much detail as you can for the price, so carbon fiber would have been nice on it. But anyways, like I said, you've got the nice red trim going across the bottom, and then also kind of striping through there, and then you've got it going all the way across the back, down the other side, and then all the way across the front splitter, and then you've got these thinner red accents kind of going through those the top of that front bumper piece. But yeah, it looks really good. There's not really a whole lot to say. They didn't really do any color or detail on the interior. It's just easier to see the black plastic, I guess. It would have been nice if they at least put like the Lamborghini badge on the steering wheel or something, but alas, they did not. So yeah, interior is pretty plain. Nothing to write home about. SVJ, I actually am noticing that on the Roadsters, this 63 logo that's on the hood is actually in a different position than it is on the regular hardtop. It's centered, and it's maybe not bigger, but it's centered, whereas the ones for the Roadster are a little bit off towards the left side of the car. So that's kind of interesting. A little bit of a variation. But yeah, I think it looks pretty good on this one. Also, the 63 has red outlining going around the black letters, or black numbers, I should say. So a little bit different there. Headlights look good. Everything else on it looks pretty good. Rear end is nice. Taillights, I love the taillights on these Aventadors. But then it does tell you it's a 2019 Lamborghini Aventador SVJ 63 used under license. I'm sure, yep, the white one also says that. I don't think, oh, maybe they all do. Yep, they all do. Well, that's good. I like to see that. That's one thing that we've been asking for a long time, and they finally decided to do it. But yeah, I really like the color of this Verde Shock one. The white one's nice too, but yeah, I kind of wish we had like a fusion of these two. I wish we had the green paint with the hard top and all the carbon fiber details. That would have been my favorite version of this casting. Favorite color of this casting for sure if it had carbon. But yeah, there's those two. I will try to throw up a photo of these. I don't know in what specs they exist in real life. I'm sure there's all kinds of different crazy colors, but I'll try to throw up a white one with the hard top, so you guys can kind of see it with this like gold detailing. And then I'll also try to find a photo of this Verde Shock version with the red trim. And I'm sure these exist. Sometimes it is a little bit hard to find photos of them, though. I have noticed that on certain cars, but yeah, I'm sure that they look pretty dang good compared to the real cars the Mini GTs generally do. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Just a couple more Lamborghinis added to the stash. I think I have like almost 100 Lamborghinis from Mini GT at this point, not including chases. They've released a lot of them. But yeah, you guys will have to let me know what you think down in the comments below. As always, I appreciate you guys tuning in, hanging out with me, opening Diecast, and just hanging out. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one.